police officer. He has to learn the job. Now, my question is, are we in a position that we want to put a person in a position of sheriff and have him learn the job? Well, I'm not to hear what seeing a sheriff have to learn the job. And the jail suffers for that. The inmates suffer for that. There's some interesting stats that I pulled up. 90% of inmates coming to jail have drug and alcohol problems. Think about that. 90%. And those 90% of those inmates, if they're in a program in Middleton and they get out, unless they get an aftercare program in place, they're coming back. The Detox Center, new, great program. 28, 29-day program. You think that's enough? There's at least 2 or 3 of them that left that detox program that already OD'd and died already. Looks good, looks great on paper, looks wonderful. That's not the answer. It's a step in the right direction, but it's not the right answer. Okay, so some serious problems going on in the Essex County Sheriff's Department. The halfway houses, it's extraordinary how they can actually have inmates living in a halfway house under our or their custody. They're not provided for in terms of eating. All they're doing is paying rent. They're not even going to programs. They don't go to programs. That's rehabilitation. That's getting them ready for the street. So I beg to differ. Unfortunately, there's some serious problems in that place, and it needs to be addressed. And I feel as though my 34 years in, my last 6 years, I was responsible for the care, custody, and control of over 1,200 inmates, 300 officers, male and female officers. That's a whole separate issue you got to deal with when you have male and female officers all working in the same place. I had to deal with lawyers on the phone on a regular basis. I had to deal with parents. I had to call inmates in my office and tell them your father just passed away. And guess what? You can't go see him. Okay, there's a lot to this job. To go into a facility like that and not really comprehend what an officer goes through on a regular basis is an injustice. So I firmly believe that it needs an experienced person that worked his way up through the ranks, that held a superintendent position or a very high position long enough to realize what needs to be done. So I hope come September 8th, you people will consider me for Sheriff of Essex County. Thank you.